Social psychology poses the notion that the choices and way we present ourselves, especially within online platforms like social media, are dictated by a desire to fit in. The formula seems simple. The more you play into a trend, the more likes and followers you get, and the more you should want to fit in with the group. You may want to fit in with the cool streetwear kids, or the underground LA music scene, or the quintessential white girl aesthetic, or the social justice warrior. All are a means of self-categorization used to box one's individual identity into a social identity. If you are perceived to be a member of the group, you are set to receive the benefits that come with it. Like if I posed myself as a skater girl, chances are streetwear brands and skater individuals would reach out to me. It creates an ensured sense of community. Take a celebrity like Ariana Grande, for example. She's garnered an enormous following of 306 million followers as a global pop star sensation. Due to her prominent social media influence, we soon saw millions of women trying to do the Ariana Grande high ponytail, mimic her petite figure, and copy her cute Instagram aesthetic. This is a classic instance of upward social comparison. People believe they'll have more positive perceptions to others if they look like someone arguably better than themselves, which is obviously not the case. This is why celebrities often become brand ambassadors for notable brands, alike to Ariana Grande for Givenchy. It makes us yearn to have the product to be more like them. This thus drives sales and product and overall profitability in the company, which was seen in Givenchy, whose sales heightened by 25 million, a needed win in the wake of Gucci's success. Let's consider another social experiment conducted by researcher Madison Friedman. Women are photographed and then compared to a photoshopped version of what would make them fit in to a desirable group identity on social media. As you can see, body shape and face have been drastically altered, there are no imperfections to be seen on the skin, and facial features have been drastically shifted. People no longer want to look or act like themselves, but be a representative identity present in social media. As Jonah Berger highlights in his 6 Steps, individuals see public social proof of garnering more likes and followers with a certain body image, so that then becomes a vessel of inspiration for them to receive the same results. Marketers capitalize on this, knowing that it feeds into our positive self-esteem and ultimately sells their products. Why do you think most products and brands online are influencer endorsed? Because these are normalized celebrities that people feel like that they can become. Dissimilar to a celebrity like Selena Gomez, influencers are a more realistic version of someone we can transform into. Look at Australian fitness influencer Jennifer Chong posing as a Gymshark ambassador. Immediately, Gymshark the company has created an association that to be fit and aesthetic, you need to be part of the in-group that is wearing Gymshark attire. Truth of the matter is, clothes from Kmart would have probably done the same job. As an online social media athlete, the group dynamic has shifted to one where the norm is that wearing premium fitness attire and looking pretty while you work out is a requirement. Implicit relations can further be seen, such as a pattern of shopping at organic grocery stores, eating colorful salads, or drinking green smoothies on a daily basis. It's now not just about being healthy, it's about being aesthetically healthy. Brands may even sell unethical products like a detox tea, knowing how desperate girls may be to cling onto that fit identity. Fit Tea was a nationwide scandal where influencers from Kylie Jenner to Jessica Rohl were promoting a product that essentially served as a laxative. The company grows millions at the expense of people's health, but from the lens of social psychology, the tea was an easy sell. Now let's get into the hipster effect. This is strongly connected to Rene Girard's theory of mimetic desire. In a feat to be unique and stand out from the crowd, we go the extra mile to look different to what we are conventionally used to. However, in the process, we find that many people are doing the exact same thing. We end up following yet another model of desire that is a paradox to uniqueness. Fenty Beauty, a brand curated by Rihanna, capitalizes on the hipster effect by being an advocate for diversity and being different. They are created for those who feel alienated by the traditional makeup industry that is white dominant. While it's nice to see a diverse range of skin colors and faces, Fenty Beauty has still come under criticism for implementing tokenism. By having the essential racial faces, Black, Asian, Latina, and white, the brand has diluted the idea of diversity into something that can be accomplished with a few races in a world of a million origins. Additionally, it's hard to scroll through social media and not see someone wearing either Fenty clothing or wearing Fenty makeup. In effort to counteract mainstream white culture or stand up for the message of inclusion, people are now wearing the same Fenty products that make them look, well, the same. In this case, the diverse models and Rihanna herself have become the image of desire. They represent a world of acceptance and countenance of white culture that people cannot resist buying into their products to be, quote-unquote, different. The topic of social media marketing cannot be addressed without talking about conformity. Companies know we're so afraid of being rejected, they'll give us anything to help us conform to societal standards. As of recent, a new fashion movement has risen called Y2K, where everyone is returning to 2000s attire and style, including bold colors, quirky patterns, and more funky items. Brands, being aware that nobody wants to feel out of style or off-trend, have been mass-producing these Y2K items. This includes household names like H&M, Zara, and Forever 21. In result, there are now millions of people on social media conforming to the same style, for one, because it's what their peers consider to be fashionable, but two, because it is the type of product they are most frequently seeing everywhere. With familiarity comes comfort, and brands know this about us. Thus, in the age of social media, marketers use social psychology to strategize the creation and branding of their products. It is a space where it is hard to be truly unique to yourself and the most authentic version of yourself, but we will all make an effort to keep trying.